I'm going to demonstrate to you why Mewtwo in the original Pokemon Stadium, in my opinion, is one of the most pathetic video game bosses ever created. I mean, Nintendo must have got really lazy with this. I'm actually going to show you round 2 Mewtwo, which is a lot stronger than the first round Mewtwo, first time you face him. And if you bring your own Pokemon with the right moves, then you're going to win every time with no problem at all. It's pathetic, really. Anticlimactic. And I'm also going to show you how to beat him with rentals, which is also really easy. But first, I'll bring my own team. I only need 4 Pokemon. I might not even need that many. First thing you gotta do is paralyze him. He'll almost always start with Amnesia, but Psychic without Amnesia, like he's using right here, it's not enough to kill Electrode unless it criticals. So now he's paralyzed, and that means the match is over, because there's really, literally nothing Mewtwo can do about this now. I'm gonna explode in his face. Now I'm going to use another Pokemon that knows Explosion, because now that Mewtwo's paralyzed, he can't go first. So I can just bring out a whole party of Pokemon that know Explosion, and explode, 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 until he's dead. And there's literally nothing he can do about it. I mean, come on. Now, Mewtwo paired with, like, say, the legendary birds might have actually made for an interesting boss fight, but this is just, no challenge. Eat that, Mewtwo. You deserve it. Ha! Now I'm going to show you how to beat him with rentals. Now I have this guide, a Pokemon Stadium guide from Nintendo, the official one, and it fails when they will give you strategies to win with rental Pokemon, and they're really not that good, especially for Mewtwo. I mean, I found such an easy way to beat him with rentals, and I can't believe that Nintendo, of all people, wouldn't be able to see that. They don't really give you a real good strategy aside from paralysis. And they make it like this is the fight of your life, to quote the book, literally. That's what they say, and it is not. Unless you get really, really unlucky once in a while, you're going to win this pretty much every time. I'll show you how. Starts out the same as before. You Thunder Wave him. Unfortunately, this rental Electrode doesn't have Explosion or Self-Destruct. So I'm just going to have to hit him with Flash until he goes down. Until Electrode goes down, I mean. I'm not going to damage him because I don't want him to use Rest and become unparalyzed. Oh, that failed. Not that I care. It doesn't really mean anything. I actually kind of wish that he doesn't get immobilized from paralysis, because I want Electrode to die, because the faster Electrode dies, the faster I get to beat Mewtwo. Come on! Okay, since Mewtwo doesn't want to attack me, I guess while we're waiting I'll read you a couple quotes from the guide that are kind of funny. Now I really like the guide actually for the database it has in the back of the book, so I'm not bashing it that much, but this particular thing is kind of lame. It says, Well, for round 1 Mewtwo, first of all, they recommend using Ditto, which fails. I mean, Ditto's terrible. And it says, well, first they describe Mewtwo, they tell you the moves he has, and it says, Mewtwo can be defeated, however. No kidding! You think so? I thought he was immortal. Come on, just beat me already. There we go. Okay, so now I can get on with it. Unfortunately, none of the rental Pokemon know Explosion, and only 2 know Self-Destruct. And the 2 that know Self-Destruct are Onix, who has like no offense, and Execute, which amazingly does more damage than Onix. I mean, this big, menacing, powerful-looking rock snake does less damage than these little stupid-looking eggs. I mean, that's pathetic. At least Nintendo came to their senses and gave us Steelix. So it does a little damage. I don't really need to use Onix and Execute here, but it speeds up the process a little bit. You can also use Ponyta to beat Mewtwo. He has or she, I don't know. Ponyta, the rental Ponyta has Horn Drill, which is a one-hit KO move, obviously. I think there's at least one more that has a one-hit KO move. And, I mean, most of the time you're going to lose, but eventually if you keep doing that, then Mewtwo will win. I mean, didn't Nintendo see how lame that would be? So anyway, now it's time to use Dragonite. And the rental Dragonite knows Wrap, which means this match is basically over. Because since Mewtwo is a one Pokemon team, he can't switch out. And he can't move while he's being wrapped. So this is going to take a little while. But I'm going to show you anyway, just in case you want to see Mewtwo fall in pitiful defeat. That's kind of a weird animation for Wrap, isn't it? I mean, like, Dragonite looks like he's spitting some kind of saliva that wraps somehow magically around Mewtwo. I mean, Wrap uses the tail, I thought? Now, in Stadium 2, you have to face the rival as the last boss. He has a Mewtwo, Lugia, and Ho-Oh. Well, the thing is, his Mewtwo isn't as powerful as the Mewtwo here in this game. Now, I'm not bashing the Pokemon Mewtwo itself. I mean, it's a great Pokemon to be great on any 6 Pokemon or 3 Pokemon team. But alone, it's just, you know, there's too many strategies to take down one Pokemon. Now, the Mewtwo in round 2 that the rival uses is not as powerful as this one. Still pretty good, but not good enough. The rival it's a little bit better because you actually need to bring together a full team of good Pokemon, and it's more of a challenging fight, but it's still not that hard. This is just pitiful. One more should do it! Yeah! Who is returning Mewtwo to its Pokeball anyway? Does Mewtwo fight with another Mewtwo? Is that it? I don't get it. Well, that's it. Now you can go out and do the same thing yourself if you've got Pokemon Stadium.